guys, AzureAce here, and welcome to my 0.2 review type video. I was going to do a 0.2 Let's Play, as you all know, but that kind of went downhill because it just completely screwed up. The audio was screwed, everything about it was screwed, and I just decided, you know what, I'm not going to do it. I may possibly do a live stream of me trying to do critical mode. Apparently it's one of the hardest critical modes we've ever had, but for this video I'm just going to be talking about my thoughts on the game, the story, the graphics, all that good jazz. So first of all, we're just going to talk about the gameplay. The gameplay was very solid. I really liked the gameplay. It did a very good job of mixing together Kingdom Hearts 3 and Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep's gameplay mechanics, I guess. So as you know, there was the command menu, so there was attack, magic and items. The attacks were very fluid. I was scared that it's going to be very floaty like Birth by Sleep, but actually it's not that floaty. It really isn't. At times it can be, but most of the time it's very smooth. I really like it. So we've obviously just got Aqua's normal combo and our finishers, and we have the magic. She's given Faraga, Blizzaga, Thundaga and Curaga. They're all very good. They all look absolutely amazing. Like, they look crazy in comparison to like the Faraga, Thundaga and Blizzaga we've had in the past. And obviously we have the situation commands that pop up when you you build up that arrow thing. That does get built up when you do combos, and it comes up with five things. So we have, I think it's called Faraja I think it's called, Blizzaga and Thundaga. That was really weird sounding, but they are like overpowered versions of the magic commands, and they look fantastic. Oh my god. I think they were originally called Thundagun, Blizzagun and Faragun, but they must have got changed. And also there's Spellweaver, of course, and there's a situation command exclusively with Mickey called the Wayfinder, and that's amazing. That comes up during like the last kind of segment of 0.2, which I should actually mention now that I think about it. Spoilers in this video every now and then, so just be aware of that when I'm going through it. But in terms of gameplay, like, what is there really that's bad about it? I guess Aqua runs a little bit too fast, if I'm being honest. She runs way too fast. It feels like you're just going like 100 miles an hour, and that is not a good feeling. I prefer the sort of slower pace of Kingdom Hearts games in the past. Maybe not as slow as Kingdom Hearts 2, but nowhere near as fast as 0.2. I think Dream Drop Distance is a very good kind of idea how fast a character should run. And there was quite a few problems in terms of gameplay, in terms of like frame rate and stuff, because the frame rate on the regular PS4 was god awful. It was horrible. The frame rates, I don't even think it was 30. I am determined that it's not 30. It might be, but I don't think it is, because there's so many times that like you use attacks and you drop below 10, like at least 10 frames per second. That is not acceptable. I'm sorry, but that is not acceptable. 10 frames per second, no. And anytime Aqua uses Spellweaver, the entire game stops and freezes for like 2 seconds and then continues going. Not good at all. And then, like I said, the frame drops, they happen a lot when you're using the Thundaga, Faraja and Blizzaga commands. That happens. So other than the frame rates and stuff, gameplay, spot on. It's perfect. It's a very good foundation for Kingdom Hearts 3 to build on. Next, the music. There's only like 4 or 5 tracks I can talk about here, and they are all fantastic. I mean, what do we expect from Yoko Shimomura other than just pure and utter masterpieces at this point? Perfect. We had the Mirror Aqua theme, which was like a very demented sounding Aqua theme. We had the Silent Forest, which was a rendition of Night of the Dark Dream, which is the Realm of Darkness music. And we have Silent Whispers, which is also a rendition of Night of the Dark Dream. And we have the final boss phase 1 and 2 music, which I personally absolutely loved. And on that note, actually, going back to the gameplay, the final boss, like, I have an unpopular opinion that the final boss was actually really good. I really liked the final boss. It was challenging, it forced me to be conservative, it forced me to, you know, think about my decisions and if they were good or not, because this boss was relentless. There wasn't, or like, there's every now and then it goes like yellow-eyed, and that means like, go attack it, but as soon as it's got red eyes, you better run, because that thing is gonna smack you about. But now we are moving on to the graphics. The graphics, perfect, other than the frame rate, perfect. The Unreal Engine 4 looks goddamn gorgeous with Kingdom Hearts. The amount of textures and different bits of lighting here and there just work so well for Kingdom Hearts. Like, I was honestly really scared that the style is gonna be like not Kingdom Hearts, if you kinda get me, because it's the cartoony style of Kingdom Hearts mixed with the realistic style of the Unreal Engine 4, but it's absolutely perfect. Its models were on point, Terra's model was fixed, Riku's model was great, Kairi's model was great, Yensid's model was kind of looked weird, Mickey's model was kind of the same idea, but other than that, all the models and stuff, perfect. The game looked amazing, other than the frame rate. I can't really say more about it than that. And now the final thing I'm going to talk about is the story / endings. So we have the story. The story was, you know, simple enough. Aqua's in the realm of darkness. She's just trying to go through, save all the worlds that fell into darkness, being the Castle of Dreams, Enchanted Dominion, and the Dwarf Woodlands. She does that, and by the end of the Enchanted Dominion, she finds Terra and Ven, and Terra starts speaking to her like an actual proper speaking conversation. And I'm not surprised, because the Nominee and Lingering Will, you know, conversation that happened at the First Breath concert that Nomura said wasn't going to be in 0.2 didn't get mentioned, because that is apparently the reason why Terra is in the realm of darkness with Aqua to begin with. So I'm kind of surprised that wasn't mentioned. You know, Nomura's a bit of a troll. He does things that people don't expect. And then there was the ending that kind of bridged the gap between what happened at the end of Kingdom Hearts 1 and before it. What actually happened was Aqua and Mickey found the Kingdom Key D, the Light Seeker, the Kingdom Key of Darkness, whatever you guys want to call it, in the secret room, or like past the door that's in the secret place on Destiny Islands, which I thought was very weird. And then they went to the part that we see at the end of Kingdom Hearts 1. They are there, and they see Riku running to the, you know, the door to darkness to close it at the end of Kingdom Hearts 1. And then after, this is after the Demon's Tide, which is the final boss, we see the Demon's Tide come back again and go to attack Mickey and Aqua, as Aqua tries to stop it, and then she ends up getting flung back into the door to the secret place back to Destiny Islands. And then that's when, you know, Mickey loses his shirt because he gets hit by the Demon's Tide. And then of course it goes into the Kingdom Hearts 1 ending, where Mickey is there to close the door with Sora. And then in the secret ending, oh boy, the secret ending, that could be an entire video on its own. But the secret ending, it starts off Aqua walking towards the dark margin with Ansem the Wise sitting on the rock. I was right, it does sort of end at blank points, and then we get the secret ending, which is basically the prologue to Kingdom Hearts 3. Mickey is finishing his story about the Realm of Darkness, about finding Aqua and why he didn't save her, and then Riku's like, you know, why didn't we go and help her? And then Yensid says, you know, we're not strong enough, but we are strong enough now. He gives them 2 briefcases. He gives one to Riku, one to Mickey, which means Mickey is confirmed to be getting a new outfit in Kingdom Hearts 3. Kairi's there and she asks if, you know, she can do anything, and Yensid says she's going to be going to Merlin with Lee to train as Keyblade wielders, and that's fantastic. So they leave and do their own thing. Then that's when the boy Sora arrives. Sora arrives and he is doing fantastic. Oh, Haley Joel Osment, man, Haley Joel Osment, his performances are amazing. Which I should actually mention, Kairi and Riku sounded a little bit off. David Gallagher and Alison Stoner, they sounded a little bit off in this game. I'm sure it's just, you know, because they've not done anything really in a while, but Sora sounded perfect. Yensid tells him, you know, you've lost your power because you failed the exam, you nearly became a vessel for Xehanort, that's how you lost all your power. So that's basically the explanation as to why he's going to lose his power and become level 1 in Kingdom Hearts 3. And Yensid tells him that the one mission, well not the one mission, the main mission he has for Kingdom Hearts 3 is that he is going to go and he is going to retain the power of waking, which is what he was trying to get in Dream Drop Distance. And he tells him to get tips from the one who lost his power before, and that's when we go to the gummy ship. We're in the gummy ship with Sora, Donald and Goofy. Sora's trying to think, you know, where are we going? And then Goofy says, you know, may your heart be your guiding key, which is obviously going to be a big thing going into Kingdom Hearts 3. And then Sora thinks, you know, I've got it. He stands, he summons a kingdom key, and he opens up a gateway, which is kind of like how Ventus, Terra and Aqua did in Birth by Sleep, and how the Keyblade wielders in Key do. And Sora's like, right, you know, let's go. Olympus Coliseum, here we come. So that is it, confirmed. Olympus Coliseum is going to be the first Kingdom Hearts 3 world, which is kind of expected because Sora had his Kingdom Hearts 2 outfit in Olympus Coliseum in the trailers. But that's all really for this sort of review. 0.2 was a fantastic game. Oh my god, like, it had problems, but every game has problems, and the 0.2 fantastic prologue to Kingdom Hearts 3. Can't wait, this has got me so hyped for Kingdom Hearts 3. Oh, I just can't wait. All the pieces are in place. I'll be talking about keyback cover relatively soon. I've got a video coming out very soon on my thoughts on keyback cover, because there is quite a lot of things revealed in keyback cover, but there's also a lot of disappointing things in keyback cover, but that's not for this video. The end of this video is now. 0.2 is going to be getting an 8 out of 10 from me. Fantastic game, but it did have a bunch of problems, at least on the regular PS4. I haven't tried it in the PS4 Pro yet. I'm probably not going to be able to try it in the PS4 Pro for a very long time, but I've seen gameplay of PS4 Pro and that would give me a 9 out of 10 for 0.2. But if you guys like this review, please leave a like and a comment in the comment section below. Share this amongst your friends. I've been AzureAce, and thank you for coming to the video.
You have arrived. I'm here to tell you that if you don't subscribe to AzureAce for Dragon Ball, Kingdom Hearts, and Pokemon TCG content, you will wander forever in the darkness of your heart.